But Qusay's story of life in Muadamiyah during the siege, as hard as it is to hear, must be heard. Qusay Zakaria is here with us today, and I'd like to ask him to stand. Today I will tell Qusay's story as he told it to us. Qusay's home, Muadamiyah, just outside of Damascus, was one of the Assad regime's prime targets. During the August 2013 chemical weapons attacks, Qusay ran out to the street and tried to help his neighbors. He quickly lost his ability to breathe. His eyes afire, Qusay's heart stopped, and he was left for dead before a friend stumbled upon him and realized he had again begun breathing. Qusay recounts his bewilderment as he watched neighbors suffocate, friends panic, and families perish. He remembers the face of a 13-year-old boy just a few feet from his home. He describes the boy as so innocent. He recalls he had done nothing. Yet the expression on this 13-year-old's face was the most terrifying thing Qusay has ever seen, as white foam streamed from his mouth and death crept in. If Qusay could testify, he might tell the story of his neighbor, Abu Muhammad, a waiter in Damascus, while his wife and daughter lived in Muadamiyah. Abu Muhammad's daughter was 7 years old. She had a heart condition that required medication not available in besieged Muadamiyah. So Abu Muhammad did what any father would do and attempted to bring her medicine from Damascus. He was captured by Assad's mercenaries, tortured with acid, and ultimately killed. His body was thrown on Highway 40. And without medicine to treat her heart condition, Abu Muhammad's 7-year-old daughter died. Qusay might also tell the story of Rana, an 18-month-old baby girl. Rana's dad ran a grocery store before the siege. After the siege, he watched as his daughter Rana died from malnutrition because she couldn't get milk that used to sit on his store's shelves. Qusay has said that when he walks around the United States, he notices people in restaurants getting on with day-to-day life. He notices the small leftovers that we leave on our plates, and he remembers watching his neighbors' desperation to get a small piece of rotten bread in Muadamiyah. Qusay's account of his experience in Muadamiyah deserves to be heard. It deserves to be examined by an independent court, and if crimes are proven, those responsible deserve to be held accountable. The vetoes cast today prevent that from happening. Strikingly, the vetoes cast today also protect monstrous terrorist organizations operating in Syria. Those who would behead civilians and attack religious minorities will not soon be held accountable at the ICC either. For Russia and China's vetoes today protect not only Assad and his henchmen, but also the radical Islamic terrorists who are pursuing a fundamentalist assault on the Syrian people that knows no decency or humanity. These vetoes have aided impunity not just for Assad, but for terrorist groups as well. In the past, when extraordinary crimes have been carried out, the International Criminal Court has been able to act. Why is it that the people of Uganda, Darfur, Libya, the Central African Republic, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Mali, and Kenya deserve international impartial justice, but the Syrian people do not? Why should the International Criminal Court pursue accountability for atrocities in Africa, but none in Syria, where the worst horrors of our time are being perpetrated? For those who have